Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Coffee and Cards with Michelle. My name's Michelle Zanovich, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Every morning during the week, I come to you live at 8 a.m. to craft and get our day started with something fun and creative. This week, I have been making these little memory-keeping journals, and yesterday we put in the pages. So we have 2 pocket pages here, and look at all of these fun pages that we put in here. There are 14 pages, and so because they're double-sided paper, that's front and back, and there's journaling pages, and there's these little pocket pages. This has been one of my favorite projects in a very long time. It's been so much fun. You put photographs in here, little mementos and keepsakes. This is perfect for a Mother's Day present, a graduation present, new bride, new mom, or in my case, just because. This is going to be a just because present, and we've made the cover front to back, and now let's decorate it. Let's make this personalized and stand out. So I am head over heels in love with, and I do mean in love with, these ornate layers frames. These are so cool. And so I went ahead and did a little prep work because I wanted to see what colors I wanted to use. And I also used, let's see, where is it? I want to show you. Or maybe not. It was right here. It's the new embossing folder that goes with the ornate layers. Oh, here it is. Put it right where I'd know where it was. The Ornate Floral 3D. So I went ahead and I embossed a piece of Whisper White and a piece of Petal Pink in the Ornate Floral 3D embossing folder. And then I cut it out with this rectangular ornate frame. Next, I used this shorter rectangular one, and I cut out one in Whisper White. So I was playing, and at first I thought I wanted white on here, but then I did this one, and that's just, no, that won't work. But we're going to use that, all right? So I went ahead and I did a piece of Petal Pink, and we're going to put this here like that, all right? So I see that there's a few little pieces that didn't come all the way out. So I'm going to make sure that I've got them all. Oh, something's on there. There we go. Okay, and then there's just a few over here. This is where your take your pick tool comes in really handy, or the brush end that comes with it, but there's just a few ends here. So I'm just going to grab those really quick. Make sure I got them. That looks better. All right. So the first thing that I want to do is take some Tombow, some of this green liquid glue, and I'm just going to put it on the back. And I know I made that beautiful cover, and we're going to cover it up, right? That's okay. I promise. Ooh. Okay. Next, I have a piece of the Bird Ballad Designer Series paper, and this is 3/4 by 2 5/8. But don't worry. It's all going to be over on the blog at www.makingmemorieswithmichelle.com. And I have my trio corner punch, and I'm going to round the corners on this tiny piece. You got to make sure it's really flush up in there, okay? That just makes it look very cool. All right. I'm going to line this up here. So we're just, you know, like when we're card making, we're just building layers, okay? And I want that to have some dimension behind it. So I grabbed my mini ones, but they'll work. We just might need a few more. All right. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Jennifer. I saw Alexandra on there this morning. Gordy is there. Michelle, are you out there? It's great to see everybody. Okay. Now I'm going to put this right here. So we've got some nice textures and some nice contrasts. Now I have a scrap piece of Whisper White, and I'm going to stamp my bird from Free as a Bird. Now, I haven't used him in a long time. I'm kind of excited. Let's see. When was the last time I used that? It's been months. All right, and I have, let's add some contrast. So I have some So Saffron here. This is light and dark So Saffron, and that happens to be the colors that are in the suite. And I'm going to color him with my light all the way around, okay? Just lay down a good base layer of the light So Saffron. And then taking your dark one, we're going to add some highlights, or I guess they're low lights, right? Oh, okay. Just wherever you have those shadings, get that nice. And then I'm going to take my light one more time. Whoops, wrong end. And just blend those colors. What a pretty little bird. Okay. Then if you want, you have a color lifter, and maybe you want it to be a little lighter. Right in here, right around the wing and the breast area. Okay, so just work that until it gets a little lighter. Okay. And now I need a beak. Let's see. Let's make a really pretty little beak, shall we? I have dark pumpkin pie. Let's see. Oh. Maybe not so dark. What do you think? Oh, light pumpkin pie. Better already. And then just a little Granny Apple Green here. Now, I have a confession. I came before I could, and I I got up late. There's something about Wednesdays, y'all. I have a hard time on Wednesdays. Now, I know there are dies, but I got live before I remembered that I needed them. So we're just going to fussy cut. This is not a hard one to fussy cut, so bear with me. Do you ever do that? I'm like, ooh. Okay. So this is my rough around the edges bird. Nah, he'll be fine. I really did oversleep. I woke up in the middle of the night because a storm came and I had to get up and close my bedroom windows. And then I had a hard time going back to sleep. And then because the sun didn't come up this morning because it's dark out, I slept until 7:30. I'm like, oh, is it Saturday? No, it's Wednesday. I have to go craft. Made my coffee really quick, hoped the dogs didn't wake up and have to go outside, and popped on here really fast. Don't cut his little feet off, okay? I think I said that more for my benefit than yours, because that would be bad. Did you guys go check out the clearance rack yesterday? They've got some great deals out there right now. I was very happy to see some of that. I might have to get some. Is today the 15th? Oh, it is. Did you guys get your taxes done? It's like my least favorite day of the year. All right. So here we have our little bird that we have popped up, and we're going to put him right here with some dimensionals. And I'm just going to put two in the middle there. All right, and then let's add a little sentiment. I have already die cut, if I can pick it up, a rectangle from the Stitched So Sweetly dies. See, I got all the dies but the bird. And now, remember I said this is going to be just because project. I'm going to stamp this in Memento ink, and it's just going to say hello. Oh, I don't like the way I did that. Have to do it again. Tell you what, let's stamp first. Here we go. I have a scrap piece of paper. Oh, much better. Things are falling around all over the place. All right, so I'm going to put this on my Big Shot and get that lined up the way I want it this time. And now run it through. So much easier this way. Okay, now I have a piece of the Bird Ballad paper and my classic label punch. I'm just going to add a little bit of contrast behind it. Okay, and what you can do too is, if you wanted to extend it a little farther, you could take your snips, but I just kind of like that little bit right there. Just a little, kind of a chevron. So I'm going to use my mini dimensionals to anchor this down, make sure it's still straight. We'll put that off to the side. Oh, it's crooked. Of course it is. All right, now let's see. Oh, those aren't bird ballad trinkets. Rats. That's okay. I'm going to take some linen thread. Those were my tropical oasis trinkets. And I'm going to tie a double bow. Like that. And grab my glue dots. If you have the bird ballad trinkets, you could absolutely add one of those. Okay, then I'm going to trim these ends just a little bit more. And there's the cover of my book. Now remember, I said that I had cut one of these out in Whisper White, and I didn't want to waste it because it was really pretty. So, you know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to make a bookmark to slip inside one of those little pockets. It just adds a little bit extra. Okay? Whoops, missed one. So this is going to be super simple. I've cut down a piece of the Bird Ballad Designer Series paper, and boy, 1/2 by 4, I believe. All right. I didn't want to cover up as much as I did on the other one because I really wanted the embossing to show. So I'm going to do like this. And center it. Still a little crooked. And then I have this handheld punch that we used last week. Remember? I said you guys weren't gonna think I could get that ribbon through there. I'm going to do that, and then I'm just going to slightly widen it using my Take Your Pick tool. And I have some of this beautiful organdy ribbon. And you can use your Take Your Pick tool again. Let's see. There we go. Okay. And then tie a knot. Obviously, need another pair of hands this morning. There. Okay. And if you want, you can decorate that a little bit more, but I'm just going to slip that right inside. Probably should have cut that a little bit closer, but you have the idea, right? And you could take some of your bird ballad trinkets and attach them there, but that just makes a nice little bookmark that they could insert and use as a placeholder, maybe if they were using it as a journal. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed creating with me. This was a lot of fun. I know that I'll probably be making more of these. There are 3 days of directions out on my blog. Monday's blog includes the directions and the tutorial for how to create the book itself. Tuesday, we did the inside pages, and there are 2 types, the pocket and the flat fold, as well as the inside pockets. And then today, we're going to talk about how we decorated the outside. So thanks so much for watching. Everything, again, will be over on my blog at www.makingmemorieswithmichelle.com. If you have any questions or if you'd like to place an order, please let me know. Today, by the way, is the last day to register for my big mega Ornate Garden Club. You will have a tutorial for 12 cards, plus you'll get all of the materials and this the stamp set to make 8. All right, all of that again is over on my blog as well. Take care, have a wonderful day. Stay inside, stay safe, and stay crafting. Bye-bye.